Well, good evening, everybody. Just wanted to come onto this live stream and give you an updated forecast for the rest of tonight and the next 8 days as well. So, taking a look at our live IMAX 12, we still got a few scattered showers developing throughout the area. Let's take a little bit of a closer look. We have this one that's part of Yazoo County in that southeastern part, and just on that western part of Madison County as well. Take a little bit farther out to our east. Look at that, we got a tiny little shower that just ran over the bucket in that southeastern part of Rankin, and a few more that are developing farther out into Scott and Leak as well. So this has been the story when it came to today. Scattered showers and storms affecting the area, and unfortunately still affecting us when it comes to this evening. Now temperatures have fallen down into the mid 80s to 84 degrees. Beautiful sunset going on over the metro area. However, it's feeling like it's 88 because our dew point, that 70-degree margin, slightly humid as you're stepping out the door when it comes here Tuesday night. So take a look. By 10 p.m., we might get a little bit of a break when it comes to these scattered showers affecting us. But you can see we still got some a little bit farther out to the west in parts of Louisiana and in Arkansas as well. And one thing we are expecting is these to keep on pushing their way to the east. So by the time we get to, let's say, tomorrow morning, a few of our western counties could wake up to some showers, specifically like in Claiborne, Warren, going out into East Sequina and Sharkey as well, maybe parts of Humphreys also. So if you're on that western side, just keep in mind it could be a little bit of a wet start and a commute as you're heading out the door, headed to work or anything like that. Now as we get to our Wednesday afternoon, scattered showers and storms going to affect us again, starting to develop by 1 to 2 p.m. And these will keep affecting us into the evening hours as well. Still seeing some scattered showers and storms around 6 p.m. And these will linger into the late night hours, around 11 o'clock. But once we get past midnight on our Wednesday, we'll dry up, and by our Thursday morning, it's going to be a nice start as you're heading on out the door. So take a look at overnight lows when it comes to tonight. Mid to upper 60s for the majority of us out there, below average as you're heading on out the door, and partly cloudy skies are going to be possible as well. Then we get to tomorrow afternoon, high temperatures, mid to upper 80s, and maybe a few of us getting into the lower 90s, like in Hattiesburg at 90 degrees on the dot, and Columbia with the forecasted high about 92 degrees. So not too far off of our average, just slightly below it, and of course we have those scattered showers and storms developing. So if you do get some of that rain for tomorrow, one thing you could definitely expect is it to cool you off a little bit. So we're going to keep a 30% chance for tomorrow just because it's scattered. Some of us are not going to see the rain at all. And by the time we get to your Thursday and Friday, that's where we're expecting dry conditions. Until we get to this weekend, low rain chances are going to come back into the forecast. Only about a 20% chance of a hit or miss shower. Now taking a look, we are expecting a warming trend by the time we get into the end of the week. So by our Thursday, lower 90s, and by Friday we're going to be into those mid 90s. We're expecting a forecasted high around 94 degrees. So those hot afternoons are going to be returning for our late week. But by the time we get into this weekend, that's where we're actually expecting a front to push into the area, pushing its way south. However, it's going to slowly move its way south, so we won't see a direct impact when it comes to these high temperatures by this weekend. But by next week, that's where we're going to expect those highs back into those mid to upper 80s and just feeling more comfortable as you're stepping out the door. So that's one of the nice things looking into this forecast is cooler conditions by the time we get to next week with that big front pushing on in. Now we'll switch things up and get to the tropics. We have one system we're tracking right now, and it's a tropical wave in that southeastern part of the Atlantic. Low chance of development through the next 2 days, but a high chance of development through the next 7 with a 70% chance. So this is a system we'll keep an eye on. It is going to keep on pushing its way west and most likely going to develop. So it's a system that we'll keep an eye on. And of course, if any updates come out, we'll keep on giving it to you. And you can always find it here at WJTV. So recapping your 8-day forecast real quick. When it comes to tomorrow, it's going to be similar to what we saw today. Temperature is going to be into those upper 80s, lower 90s, and scattered showers and storms affecting us. Drier conditions for our Thursday and Friday with a warming trend. And by Friday, we're into those mid 90s. Low rain chances come back going into this weekend. Frontal system passes over us, so we'll see cooler conditions by the time we get to next week. But those rain chances will be sticking around, just varying from a 20 to 30% chance. So I hope everybody has a good rest of their Tuesday night, and of course, has a good Wednesday as well.